Guys, finally got my package that I've been anxiously awaiting for. Just got home from school. It's been a long 9-hour day, even longer than that. And finally came home to my package, and I'm excited to open it. It's my first knife of this brand, so let's check it out. I'm going to be using the Spyderco Paramilitary to open this one. It's been a while since I really used this guy, so I'm going to be using this knife here to open it. So let's get to it. Gotta love these UPS boxes. Honestly, what better feeling is there than coming home to find one of these boxes chilling on your porch or in your mailbox or your P.O. box, your doorstep, whatever. Alright, so let's see here. I just like to cut the entire darn thing open. It makes it easier for me. Aha! And you guys already got a sneak peek there. Okay, so open this thing up here. We got ExtremeOutfitters.com. This is where I ordered it from. And as you see here, it's an Emerson knife. Now, I've always knocked Emerson just because of my opinions toward them. For the majority, I think they're ugly knives. They don't have any variety really when it comes to color. It's black, 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 black and satin, black on black, satin and black, some black and satin. All their knives, but and I just feel like the handles on them are chunky. I mean, Spyderco, you got really ergonomic handles and thumb ramps. They're very comfortable knives. Emerson's I always find kind of blocky and thick and kind of ugly looking. But this one in particular really looked out to me, and it is the Extreme Outfitters SOCFK Tonto plain edge knife. And as you can see there, price $139.99. At least they include free shipping. So let's get this guy open. Opening it. Some nice thick plastic here. We got some paper here. Caution, these knives are extremely sharp. Make sure the blade is locked. Emerson. Cool. Never opened one of these, so kind of inspecting. And inside, here we have it. Wow, look at that. Man, I'm not used to this kind of unboxing. Well, first impressions of looking at it is awesome. It's got some heft to it. Pocket clip looks pretty nice. Sits kind of low for my preference, but I guess that'll kind of help since it has the wave feature. More to grab onto the end if I want to wave it that way. Jimping on here actually feels like it works on the top here. It's also engraved within the G10. You see the tang kind of sticks out of the handle. It's rocking the thumb disc. This is set up for just right hand tip up only. That is the only option on that knife. That's an automatic con I'm already finding. Of course, it's got the infamous just using regular Phillips screws there and a flathead screwdriver for the pivot for simplicity. That pivot is pretty thick in comparison of the Paramilitary. I use the Paramilitary specifically for the G10 to feel that. Now, Spyderco is pretty medium grit there in comparison to the Emerson. Emerson is actually a bit more abrasive. Let's see, I've never used a thumb disc before. And that was my first time opening an Emerson. Pretty cool. And darn ergonomic. Yeah, this knife feels really good. Obviously, Tonto blade. Man, that does look pretty gorgeous, I'm not gonna lie. Being my first Emerson, I figured I had to go with the Tonto blade because even though it's anti-EDC, every person who's new to knives and they ask, what do I get? Combo edge, serrated edge, or plain edge? Tonto, whatever. Everyone always says no to Tonto. Why? Because it's a chisel grind. So lockup is really early on this, as you can see there, and it's not really sticky actually. It's got some really abrasive jimping on there to help close. although there's not much of a cutout, so I do have to kind of jam my finger in there. Although the blade is pretty close to the hole ratio of the handle, I always felt that the blade just seemed kind of small compared to the handles. But I don't know, this one seems to be pretty even. And I didn't really notice that the jimping on the handle seconds as the jimping for the ramp. There is some jimping on the blade, but it is mainly the handle that's jimped there. These are all initial impressions. In a forward grip, feels really good. Reverse grip feels really nice. And yeah, overall this looks good. Let's see, what can I cut that's close? I guess I can do the paper that it came with. It says, caution, extremely sharp. Let's see if it's true. Alright, I believe it. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty sharp, pretty good. Whittling some paper there. So yeah, that is my initial impressions of the Emerson SOCFK. I'll definitely get an update video on this knife once I've gotten some pocket carry with this guy. Definitely gonna be a user. Alright guys, long unboxing, but a lot of initial impressions, and so far I like it. You have to say the blade is a bit sticky moving in and out. This is not a very smooth blade. It's fairly rough, and it's not lightning fast. Para, I can move around like crazy, as you can see. Flicking out is no problem. I don't think there will be any flicking of this knife. This thing is very sticky opening. Alright guys, Emerson, my first one. I know it's crazy. Later guys.